Welcome to Healing in Motion. This is our fundamentals part of our podcasts, where we break down certain topics and how an occupational therapist can help you. I'm your host, Dr. Alex Human, occupational therapist, registered and licensed in the state of California, professor for Saddleback College in adaptive kinesiology. Before we begin, I'd like to emphasize this podcast is separate from my teaching roles at Saddleback College, although it is part of my passion and effort to bring free resources on therapy and therapy-related tools to the general public. This part of my podcasting we call the fundamentals. Today we're discussing something essential for creating balance in your life, which is building a workout routine into your wheel of life. We're also going to talk about why working with an occupational therapist can help you not only develop a consistent workout routine, but also improve your overall quality of life, especially if you're facing challenges related to physical and mental health. I will also share a little bit about my history with my occupational balance in my wheel of life. So whether you're looking to get more active or you're struggling to make exercise a part of your regular routines, this episode's for you. Let's dive in. First, let's break down what the wheel of life is. You may have heard of it. It's a concept used in coaching and personal development that helps you evaluate different areas of your life. It helps you see where you're thriving and where you might need some work. The wheel is divided into several segments. Some of those segments might be as follows: career, health and fitness, relationships, finances, personal growth, spirituality, social life, fun, recreation, or as an OT might call it, leisure time. As you see here on the wheel, or as I like to call it, a pie. Each slice represents an important part of your life and day-to-day tasks. Throughout the seasons of our lives, these slices might fluctuate. The piece we're going to be focusing on today in this segment is going to be health and fitness. Although each of these segments is important for creating balance and harmony in your life, when one area is out of whack, it can throw off the whole wheel. But here's the thing. If you're struggling to incorporate a workout routine into your health and fitness segment, it can affect your overall energy and well-being, spilling over into other areas of your life. So here's why building a consistent workout routine into your life is so important. Well, regular exercise has a massive impact on not just your physical health, but your mental and emotional well-being too. We all know the benefits: better physical health, more energy, improved mood, and stronger resilience to stress. But let's face it, sticking to a workout routine is hard. Life gets busy. We feel tired. Sometimes we just don't know where to start. When I used to play baseball, I remember my routines were all out of whack, especially when I stopped playing, because I didn't have the same kind of incentive. And so my volition or my personal motivation lacked. This is where the wheel of life comes in. By considering your workout routine as part of the bigger picture, your entire life, you can start to build it into the routines that aligns with your goals and values. The key is consistency. For many, the consistency is best achieved by integrating into other aspects of your life. For example, if your social life is strong, maybe you can exercise with friends. Or if personal growth is your focus, perhaps you can view fitness as part of your self-development journey. Here's where things can get tricky for some people, particularly if you're facing physical or mental health challenges, whether it's chronic pain or mental health struggle like anxiety or depression, or just a physical limitation. Integrating a workout routine can feel overwhelming. That's why working with an occupational therapist can make a huge difference. OTs are trained to help individuals build skills to engage in meaningful activities. Everything from self-care to social participation. And yes, even physical exercise, aka health management. They focus on functional goals, which means they help you build routines and strategies that work for your unique needs and abilities. Let's talk about some of the barriers to working out regularly. Several barriers can make it challenging for people to work out consistently. One of those barriers might be lack of time. Many people struggle to find time for exercise due to busy schedules with work, family, or other commitments. Are your priorities aligning with your goals? If you have big goals or small goals, setting yourself up for success is crucial. A little bit of wind can pull the whole ship off current. So remember that. If you're a boat going straight, and a little bit of wind can pull you off current, so you want to make sure you have your compass aligned. Number 2, lack of motivation. Staying motivated can be difficult, especially if the results aren't immediate or the activity feels like a chore rather than something enjoyable. Number 3, fatigue. Physical or mental exhaustion from aspects of life can make the idea of working out feel overwhelming or like an additional burden that you don't want to add to your day. So one of the important things is to be patient with yourself. Number 4, injury or physical limitations. Existing injuries, chronic pain, or health issues can make exercise uncomfortable or even risky, deterring some from trying to work out So it's important to feel your body and interests and be in tune with how your body feels. Some days are going to need some more time to warm up than others. Personally, I was affected by an Achilles rupture and I felt derailed and I needed to realign my workouts to meet me where I was in that season. That meant starting with therapy-based interventions and workouts in comparison to traditional weightlifting or sports. I might be more inclined to enjoying sports and enjoying going big at the gym or doing things fast, but it's important to slow down and understand the small muscles and the process. Number 5, lack of knowledge or guidance. Without clear understanding of how to exercise safely or effectively, many people feel unsure or intimidated by starting a workout routine. Just know you're not alone, and be bold and be aware of your learning style. For instance, if you're a visual learner, throw in some YouTube videos. If 3 workout videos and then visualize them in front of the mirror. Or if you're tactile, practice means touch, and so practice with using a wooden dowel or a PVC pipe to feel the range of motion that's going to be required for that certain workout. Just note that every style is going to have a different approach, especially when it comes to starting. Number 6, financial constraints. Gym memberships, personal trainers, or even fitness gear can be expensive, making exercise seem out of reach for some people. The adage goes, don't bite off more than you can chew. Start with kindling to get the flames going, and then fan the flames. It's okay to start small and build up. Environmental factors. Whether lack of access to safe outdoor spaces or inadequate workout facilities can limit opportunities for exercise. Originally, I'm from California, but I have a history of traveling in the U.S. for professional baseball. There are many seasons in different states. For example, Iowa with excessive snow, or Arizona where the heat was just so intolerable. I had to adapt and be flexible. It's better this happens to you after you have built out a workout routine, but sometimes you don't have time to implement that. So sometimes you can't really plan for the inevitable, but you have to be malleable to adjust. Number 8, body image concerns. Some individuals feel self-conscious about their appearance, which can lead to anxiety or avoidance of exercise, especially in public or group settings. Number 9, unrealistic expectations. Setting overly ambitious goals or expecting rapid results can lead to frustration, discouraging people from continuing their fitness journey. When progress is slower than anticipated, be kind to yourself. Look in the mirror and see yourself as you are now. Don't get caught in the loophole of who you used to be. On a further conversation, we'll discuss identities, but we'll leave it there for now. Number 10, psychological barriers. Stress or anxiety, negative associations with exercise from past experience can create mental blocks that hinder workout participation. Addressing these barriers often involves finding practical solutions, setting realistic goals, and cultivating a supportive environment for exercise. One major truth about working out on a consistent basis is we all want to start a fire by jumping out the gate sprinting. But sometimes we need to bring a little kindling to nourish the flames. Let's talk about how an occupational therapist can help you build a workout routine into your life, starting with personalized planning. Number 1, customized exercise plans. An occupational therapist doesn't just tell you to go work out. They'll take the time to understand your needs and your physical condition, whether that's mental health, lifestyle, and are you dealing with a past injury or managing stress or anxiety? An OT can help you develop a tailored plan that is specific to your needs, starting with gentle movements and gradual increasing intensity. The goal is to make exercise sustainable and fun and a part of your workout routine, not a source of stress. You don't want it to be an additive to your stress life that it will hinder your growth in that area. There have been many times in my journey where the biggest barrier was myself, whether that was time management or balancing priorities to fill that slice of my pie. So you got to be aware of your priorities. Number 2, breaking down barriers. Maybe you struggle with motivation or consistency. An OT can work with you to uncover the barriers that are preventing you from sticking to a workout routine. Is it pain, lack of energy, or time management? They'll help you build small, achievable goals and develop strategies to overcome those barriers. For example, they might recommend breaking down your workouts into shorter sessions that fit into your schedule, or incorporating movement into your daily tasks. Number 3, incorporating exercise into daily life. Exercise doesn't mean you have to go for an hour at the gym or 2. OTs are great at helping you find creative ways to incorporate movement into your everyday activities. It could mean taking stairs instead of the elevator, doing stretches while watching TV, or using resistance bands during a daily routine. By breaking down exercise into small, achievable actions that fit into your current life, in OT, it's much easier to get started and keep going. Also, another factor of that will be creating journaling. Writing down your growth so you can see the progressive, measurable progress is a huge part of that step, which can also lead us into our next segment. Number 4, improving mental health. If mental health struggles are a barrier, an OT can also incorporate strategies that help improve emotional regulation, manage anxiety or depression. They can teach you relaxation techniques like deep breathing or mindfulness to pair with your workout. The connection between the body and the mind is essential. And when you work with an OT, you're addressing both physical and mental well-being simultaneously. For instance, with some of my clients or my students, I will bring note cards with me to talk about the environment. We'll talk about what does the sun feel like? What does the wind feel like? Do you taste the moisture in the air? Or just get it outside of your own mind and your own body. It can really help you become grounded and really much calmer. One of the most important things to remember is that building a workout routine into your wheel of life isn't just about exercise. It's about building a lifestyle that supports your goals, your health, and your happiness. If you've struggled to make exercise a habit, or you've been sidelined by physical or emotional challenges, working with an occupational therapist can help provide the structure or support that you might need to succeed. By creating a plan that's tailored to your needs, OTs can ensure that your workout routines become not just another task on your to-do list, but a meaningful part of your life that strengthens every other part of your wheel. From personal growth to relationships to fun recreation. Thank you for joining me today on our episode of Healing in Motion. If you've been struggling to build a consistent workout routine or just want more guidance on how to integrate physical activity into your life in a way that feels doable, I encourage you to consider working with an occupational therapist. They can provide you with the tools, support, and strategies you need to make lasting changes. If you enjoy this episode, be sure to subscribe and share it with someone who could benefit. Let's keep working on our wheels of life, one step at a time.